Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first episode of Smackdown in this WWE 2K22 totally interactive series. The Smackdown General Manager says tonight we will have Royal Rumble Qualifiers, with the Rumble only 3 weeks away and with Raw starting to fill up the pay-per-view with participants. It's about time SmackDown did the same, so tonight you will see our first Royal Rumble entrance announced via qualifiers. Guys, if you're enjoying the series, make sure that you do leave a thumbs up. The likes target is 500. We have an 8-woman battle royale kicking things off tonight, and Mandy Rose has tweeted, "Watch out as God's greatest creation goes on to win this match and ends up with the advantage heading to the Royal Rumble. No superstar is as talented or as beautiful as me. Women want to be me and men want to be with me. Why? Because I'm God's greatest creation." Wow, she's full of herself, isn't she? Over the next few weeks, we've got a lot going on as well. Shane goes on to say SmackDown is the land for our superstars to earn opportunity, and over the next few weeks, we will have so much on offer in terms of championship matches. We will make sure we concentrate on the Rumble for now, but expect title matches along the way too. We've got the 2 NXT championships, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and we've got the Intercontinental Championship, all up for grabs. Remember, every title is vacant, but we've got Carmella coming out into the arena. Mella is money, has always been a popular superstar. She's got a brand new getup. She's got a brand new attire. She's got that leopard print with the lime green. It looks so good. She looks fantastic. I'm sure Corey Graves is going to be loving this, and he'll probably ask her to take that outfit home, because why not? But she's looking absolutely superb as she comes out into the arena tonight. Could she be getting an advantage in the Royal Rumble? If you saw the last episode of Raw, you know that if you win this Battle Royale, you end up entering the Royal Rumble past the 20th entrant marker. There's the lady that's tweeted out earlier thinking she's God's greatest creation, or the self-proclaimed God's greatest creation, and I'm not going to disagree with her. She is a very attractive woman. I have been thinking about asking her out on a date. Guys, put your comments down below on the chat up line I should use for Mandy Rose. The best one will get a shout out in the next episode. But how do I chat up Mandy Rose? And the next female coming out into the arena, it is Bayley. She is one heck of a superstar. She was a huggable, lovable superstar, and now she's kind of got more of a dark, twisted persona. Who could forget when she stabbed and ripped apart her Bayley huggable, inflatable, waving tube men? Is that the right thing? Might have stolen that from Family Guy. But the next superstar coming out into the arena tonight is none other than the boss. It is Sasha Banks. Again, a whole new getup, but she is looking absolutely superb. She's got to be surely one of the favorites in this match. She's pretty much done it all. She's won Women's Championship SmackDown and Raw. She's won the Women's Tag Team Championships. Can she go on to win a Royal Rumble? Will she even be able to get to the Royal Rumble? Because the first woman eliminated in this match can basically forget about even entering the Royal Rumble, because they don't make it, they don't qualify. And Doudrop is now out into the arena. This is the first time I've really seen Doudrop. She looks pretty good, actually. She's going to be a combative force in this match. Doudrop is a behemoth superstar, and she could really powerhouse her way into that Royal Rumble. Next up is Raquel Gonzalez. She is going to be a popular fan favorite here on the blue brand. She has got power, she has got beauty, she has got the whole package. She is going to be the dark horse in this match, I do believe. I am very high on Raquel Gonzalez. And another superstar, another powerhouse enters the ring in the terms of the irresistible force. It is Nia Jax. Can she go all the way in this match? She's never really become a fan favorite. In fact, she's had a lot of heat previously, but let's see if we can mold her into a favorite over here on the blue brand. And the next superstar coming out tonight, it is Rhea Ripley. She is incredible. She is in part of the Judgment Day. There she is in her brand new getup. She looks fierce. She looks like a warrior. that is itching to get into that ring to toss the other women over the ropes and claim her place in the Royal Rumble. Guys, this is going to be epic. You are going to love it. Make sure that you comment down below just how you feel about the match and the episode and the series so far as a whole, as these 8 women tie up in the ring over the top rope. If you're tossed over, you are eliminated. The first superstar tossed over the ropes doesn't qualify for the Royal Rumble, and the last woman standing will get the advantage of being able to enter the Royal Rumble in a guaranteed spot past the 20 entrant marker. There's a lot on the line here, and Mandy Rose is going to town on Sasha Banks. Raquel Gonzalez is going up against Rhea. We've got Carmella, who's just been blindsided there by Gonzalez, and Doudrop and Bayley are going at it against each other. Doudrop, luckily, escaping. Well, we got a tweet here from Shane McMahon. So a bit like Raw, we have guaranteed entrants for the Royal Rumble who don't need to qualify. Roman Reigns and Charlotte Flair do not need to qualify and will be in the Royal Rumble. All other superstars will need to qualify to get an opportunity. Hashtag seize the day. And that... Oh, I was just looking there because Doudrop looked like she was about to go over those ropes. She still might. She's there precariously, and Carmella has got rid of Doudrop. Going back to the tweet that Shane McMahon has just put on our screen. Interesting that Roman Reigns and Charlotte Flair are getting buys into the Royal Rumble. They are the only 2 superstars on Smackdown to get that. Those lucky little devils. But Doudrop won't be heading to the Royal Rumble. Everyone else now in this match will be. But they're all fighting for that position, the advantage of entering the Rumble in a guaranteed spot past the 20th entrant marker. So we've got Rhea Ripley, who's just tormenting Carmella there. We've got Nia Jax, who's spying on Raquel Gonzalez. I thought she was going to go after her. Old adversaries, former best friends, Sasha Banks and Bayley going up against each other. And Mandy Rose just lying lifelessly on the canvas floor there. And Carmella's been eliminated. Corey Graves will be, well, he'll be crying over on the announce table. His wife eliminated. She's still going to the Royal Rumble though. She still has a chance and an opportunity at winning the Women's Royal Rumble. Sasha Banks now in a whole world of trouble, but Raquel Gonzalez, inadvertently and unwittingly I think, came to her aid as Mandy Rose. That would be a coup if she could rid the match of Nia Jax, but she is elbowed onto her cerebral brow there for all of her effort. Suplex now to Mandy Rose, who's not having the greatest of matches here. Raquel Gonzalez and Bayley tie up. Rhea Ripley and Sasha Banks, who's forced onto the canvas. Nia Jax cleverly here, catching her breath. All superstars, you can see, are feeling the heat in this match, are experiencing the damage. Just look at their bodies. We've got Mandy Rose, orange head and orange torso damage. Bayley, just orange head damage. Again, you can look down the bottom of your screens. I'm not going to read all that out for you. Raquel Gonzalez trying to feed upon the adulation of the WWE Universe. We've only lost 2 superstars so far. We lost Doudrop and we lost Carmella. And we might be about to lose Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose eliminated by Gonzalez. God's greatest creation. Well, you didn't particularly impress in this match, Mandy Rose. But it's okay. I still love you. Mandy makes her way to the back room. Remember, guys, how do I ask Mandy Rose out? Chat up lines down below in the comment section. The best one will get read out in the next episode. But Nia Jax now slamming down Bayley onto her legs. Sasha Banks and Rhea Ripley going against each other. And Bayley now could be in a whole world of trouble as Nia Jax is just about to eliminate Bayley, I think. Bayley is out of here. She won't be getting the advantage at the Royal Rumble. She will be there, but she's not going to get there. Oh, we got another tweet from Drew Mcintyre. Of course, Roman Reigns would get an easy route to the Royal Rumble. Not questioning Shane, but it should be an even playing ground for every superstar. I'm ready for my qualifier, and I'm happy to take on whoever I have to in my quest to win the Royal Rumble. And now Roman's tweeted, Drew McIntyre, it doesn't sound like you are acknowledging your tribal chief. Shane does, and he knows I'm a dead cert to win the Rumble, hence my automatic qualification. If you were so confident, then how about you take on Jimmy and Jay in a qualifier? It'll be 2-on-1. Drew's returned and says, Roman, I'll beat down your stupid cousins and still qualify for the Royal Rumble. Like I have always said, I'll never back down from a challenge. please know that the main reason I am accepting this is because I cannot wait to see your face when I qualify for the match. Make it happen. Shane says, Drew, I had other plans in mind for you and your own path to the Rumble, but if you want this match, then you've got it. Tonight we will see Drew McIntyre versus Usos, with the winner of this match heading into the Royal Rumble match. Good luck to all of you. What? That's just mind-boggling news. Drew McIntyre will be taking on both the Usos in a devious scheme that was concocted, that was cooked up by your tribal chief, my tribal chief, everybody's tribal chief. I'm assuming to try and ensure that Drew McIntyre doesn't get a safe passage to the Royal Rumble. And Drew accepts. He's such a mercenary. He's just, I guess he believes in what he believes in. He believes in himself. He believes in fair play, I would suggest. But Drew McIntyre, his way to the Royal Rumble now has just got a lot more difficult. But we will talk about that as that comes up later in the episode. That match, sure to entertain you all. But we got 4 superstars left in this match, with the winner hoping to toss the other 3 women over the ropes. And Rhea Ripley there just being tossed around, ragdolled there by Nia Jax. And we have got some powerful women left in this match. Nia, obviously the most dominant, the most physical. We got Raquel Gonzalez, who is just, could be about to eliminate Nia Jax. Nia Jax is going to be tossed out of this match in a moment's time. Nia Jax, wow. Raquel Gonzalez there with the power that she possesses. That was impressive. Sasha Banks now up to her feet, dodges a kick there. Remember, the Royal Rumble is in 3 weeks' time, people. That will be coming around very, very shortly. And it's my favourite pay-per-view. And I think it's a lot of your guys' pay-per-view. It's so unique in the way that it is done. What a super kick there by Sasha Banks to Gonzalez. Rhea Ripley seems massively out of sorts here. Definitely feeling the effects of this match. Sasha Banks, Raquel Gonzalez, Rhea Ripley. Who's going to the Royal Rumble to get that much sought after advantage? These 3 women all deserving of heading to the match, or heading to the Rumble with that advantage. But I don't know who I want to win. I can't see a winner. I can't choose between these 3 women. Gonzalez has been super impressive. She eliminated Mandy Rose with ease. Rhea playing up to the WWE Universe there, who are absolutely enjoying this match. This is awesome. And Rhea Ripley over the ropes. And could Gonzalez be about to eliminate? I think this would be her 2nd elimination of the match. But what an elimination if she were to get rid of Ripley. And Ripley is in a whole world of trouble. Guys, if you want to get your tweet in an episode, then make sure that you comment down below, tweet followed by your message. You will get your tweet up on the screen. And you can see that 619 Alive says Drew might just be about to scupper his chances for the Royal Rumble. Geraldine for Life says, my tribal chief, always a conniving leader. Good shout with the handicap match. As if Khan said, Sasha Banks is looking back to her best here. There are so many ways you can get involved in this series. You can tweet. You can comment a chat up line that I need to give to Mandy Rose. You can let me know who your favourite superstar is. Who performed the best in the video. There is so much that you can do. Just comment down below. And of course, if you are enjoying the series as a whole, if you want to, and you want to do me a favour, I would love a like. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm. And speaking of algorithms, I think Rhea Ripley's not heading into the Royal Rumble. That advantage. And I have no idea how that relates to algorithms at all. But now we have Sasha Banks and Raquel Gonzalez as the 2 superstars left in this match. Do you know what? I'm going to say Gonzalez wins this match. She's impressed. Although Sasha Banks does have 3 finishes. Nope. I'm still saying Raquel Gonzalez wins this match. Corkscrew Dragon Press there. And now she just stomps all over the beautiful Banks there. The boss back to her feet. Raquel Gonzalez. The WWE Universe just looks stunned. They are watching a brutal match in place. And Raquel Gonzalez now is in a whole world of trouble. Sasha Banks has her up on the turnbuckle. Come on, Raquel. You can redeem this. You can redeem yourself. No, you can't. Sasha Banks wins this match, heading to the Royal Rumble in a commanding position. She is guaranteed a spot past the 20th entrant marker. just look at what it means to Sasha Banks. Back to her best in this match. I think Geraldine for Life called it. Sasha Banks is back to her best. I believe it was Geraldine for Life that made that comment in the Twitter feed. If not, then I do apologise. But Sasha Banks, wow, what an absolute beautiful match. And the boss has already tweeted. She says, step 1 of the plan to become SmackDown Women's Champion is complete. Now I head to the Royal Rumble where I'll outlast 29 of the other so-called superstars and show the world just how much this company needs me. Confirmation of all of your superstars that have qualified for the Royal Rumble so far. The 2 from Raw and the 3, 6, 8 from SmackDown. It's already shaping up to be quite the fully loaded Women's Royal Rumble. But now this match, it's a handicap match, and Roman Reigns says Drew McIntyre chooses not to acknowledge his tribal chief. And in not doing so, he finds himself in a match he didn't need to be in. I believe that if Drew conformed and chose to accept me for who and what I am, he wouldn't be where he is now. Jimmy and Jay, you know what to do. I almost feel sorry for Drew McIntyre, but his stubbornness and his self-belief and his ability to kind of understand what the difference between right and wrong is has propelled him into accepting this handicap match. It all came about because he didn't believe Roman Reigns should have got a free pass into the Royal Rumble. But Drew McIntyre out here tonight. Can he outlast the odds? Can he win this match? Well, he's got 2 formidable Samoans to get through. Kneel to the steel, Drew McIntyre, with the family heirloom, the fantastic entrance that he possesses. Things are about to heat up as the pyros go. Drew McIntyre, he has got such an awesome entrance in this game. It looks incredible. Brand new attire, as you can see, the Kneel to the Steel t-shirt. I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys do too. But Drew McIntyre, he might be the one kneeling at the end of this match. He might have to kneel down and acknowledge Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. But now we've got Us and Us. One and done. It is Jimmy and Jay Usos, part of the bloodline, and they're acting on behalf of their tribal chief, Roman Reigns. He hatched a dastardly plan, I think, to get the Usos into the Royal Rumble to help support him, rather than have Drew McIntyre, who would be a very big adversary, working against him. And Drew McIntyre tosses. There goes Jimmy. He goes out of the ring. Jay left within the ring, getting beat down by Drew McIntyre, who is defying the odds early on. He has just been slapped there by Jay Uso. Jay Uso now goes tumbling out of the ring. This is a great tactic by Drew McIntyre, just to try and split the Usos up, keep them at one-on-one, keep one at arm's length. But now Jay has just got to his feet outside of the ring, just deciding what to do. Jimmy now goes out of the ring, and Drew McIntyre is clearing house here tonight. You'd have thought the handicap, the numbers game, would have been against him, but it doesn't seem to be the case, as Drew McIntyre has taken the match to both the Usos so far. Cleverly worked, and Jay getting pummeled in the ring. Jimmy now taking his time to get back in, almost happy to let Jay take the punishment. Perhaps maybe the Usos are letting Drew tire himself out, but McIntyre again alone in the ring, as Usos just seem slightly bamboozled and unsure of how they cope with the animal, the beast that is Drew McIntyre, who now is clubbing blows down onto Jimmy. Jay trying to get the WWE Universe worked up. I don't think that's going to work, because the WWE Universe know that you are dastardly Samoans working on behalf of your dastardly tribal chief. And Drew McIntyre still commanding. There goes one of the Usos over the ring. And now Drew McIntyre again reverses. There is a DDT to Jay Uso. It was Jimmy that was tossed over the ropes. These two look so alike. It's going to be hard for me to tell them apart. But Drew McIntyre showcasing all of the strength. And we got a tweet from Walter, and says, Shane, you're forgetting your most valuable asset. Why have I not been considered for a match? I'm ready for a Royal Rumble qualifier, and you know, if it strikes me, that you don't have a clue what you are doing, and it's pathetic. Get me my Royal Rumble qualifier. And Walter, thinking that he has the ability, the sheer rudeness of it, telling Shane what to do on his own show. I don't think that's going to go down well for Walter. But the Usos now finally have the advantage against Drew McIntyre, who is finally downed by the twins. And once again, Jimmy Uso gets a jawbreaker for his efforts. A big kick there to Jay. And it's Jimmy and Drew in the ring. And Jimmy chose the wrong time there to try and appease the WWE Universe. And now Drew is back down on his feet. Is the numbers game about to catch up? There's a Samoan drop from Jimmy. And now there's a pin. Drew McIntyre, not even a 1 count. A lot of fire, a lot of fight left in this Scottish Supremo. Jay is about to come back into the ring, or is he just going to allow Jimmy to be pulverized by Drew? And now Drew is in the middle of this. Both are in the turnbuckle and both get speared. Both Usos down. And Drew McIntyre, I think he's loving this match. It doesn't seem like the numbers game has worked. It doesn't seem like Roman Reigns' plan has worked. As Drew McIntyre just happily beating down, and he's split open. He's split open, I believe that was Jimmy. I think it was Jimmy. And now Jay goes high flying. And for his efforts, lands on that hardened surface outside of the ring. Drew McIntyre tosses him into the steel steps. Jimmy managed to connect with Drew, but it didn't knock him off his feet. How impressive has Drew McIntyre been in this match? He deserves to go to the Royal Rumble, but I fear the numbers game might catch up with him. We have another tweet, this time from Shane, replying to Walter. You are very angry for some reason. It's week 1 of this new WWE era. You were going to get a chance, and you still do have a chance to enter the Rumble. However, it is not in your hands now. Ludwig Kaiser will now wrestle on your behalf, and he'll face off against a mystery opponent tonight. There you go. There's Walter's punishment. He does get a chance to head to the Royal Rumble, but it will be Ludwig Kaiser that is wrestling for Walter's spot in the Rumble. And to make matters worse, it's going to be against a mystery opponent. So Walter doesn't even have time. Neither does Kaiser to prepare for what could be in store. And how is that going to feel for Walter if Ludwig Kaiser loses that match as well? I told you, this series, it's going to bamboozle. It is going to surprise. It is going to throw curveballs. And you can all get involved as well by commenting what you would like to see coming up. How you would like superstars to react. Who you would like them to face off against as Drew gets pinned there after a super kick there. But, like I said, make sure you do comment down below if you're enjoying the series. If you're enjoying the twists and turns along the way. And there is a big, big splash there from Jimmy Uso, but he landed on the knees of Drew McIntyre, who is now super kicked by, I believe that was Jay Uso. And I think there's going to be a pin. This could be the downfall of Drew. There is a 1 count. There is the 2 count. Oh, just shy of the 2 count there. The Usos starting to get a foothold and the advantage in this match. A tired looking Drew McIntyre. He goes for his second Samoan drop. And he's being pinned once again. Jey Uso has a finisher. So does Jimmy. Oh no, Jimmy doesn't have a finisher. Talking out of my ass. But these two sets of brothers. Doesn't make sense either. But now that one lands on the knees of Drew McIntyre. It was Jey Uso that time. I'm just getting so confused because I'm just so excited of what's going on in this match. Now, there is the double team and Drew McIntyre is suplexed onto the canvas. Drew McIntyre, well, I think his era of dominance in this match is well and truly over. He is pinned once again. There is the 1 count. There is the 2 count. And a 2 count there from Drew McIntyre, who now just getting beaten down by the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. I can't look past them now to take the W in this match. But Drew has reversed. And out the ring goes Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso now being beaten to a pulp. Drew McIntyre goes for a big, big boot. And he gets it. I think there could be a Claymore coming up. Is there a Claymore coming? There is a Claymore. And Jey Uso gets Claymored. Drew McIntyre now still has Jimmy to contend with though. Jimmy goes down. Drew McIntyre, is he going to go for the pin or is he going to go for another Claymore? Second Claymore to Jimmy Uso. There is the pin. There is the 1 count. There is the 2 count. Jay breaks the pin up. Another Claymore. That's the third Claymore. Jey Uso about to be pinned by Drew McIntyre. Surely this is it. There is the 1 count. There is the 2 count. There is the 3 count. The Usos are well and truly one and done as Drew McIntyre. He deservedly celebrates with the WWE Universe. What a performance by McIntyre. And the Solo Sikoa. What is Solo Sikoa doing out here tonight? Another Samoan trying to make Drew McIntyre's life a misery. And I can't help but think this is something else that has been devised. Another plan devised by the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. But Solo Sikoa is now just chomping at the bit to brutalize Drew McIntyre. The Usos tried and they failed. And it looks like Solo Sikoa is trying to finish off what the Usos and Roman Reigns have started. Drew McIntyre, well, he's a spent force, so he's easy pickings for Solo Sikoa, who now, I think he's being drowned out by boos there. But Solo Sikoa, welcome to SmackDown. What is going on in this episode tonight? It is absolutely bonkers. Again, put it down in the comment section just how you're finding this episode and the series as a whole. Wow. And Solo Sikoa says, so after the WWE draft, I got a call from Roman asking me if I would acknowledge him. Well, I know there is only one answer to that, so of course I said yes. Roman showed me his vision, and I stand with him and his cousins. So Drew, I think you should acknowledge the chief. Wow. Confirmation that Drew is in the Royal Rumble, but Solo Sikoa has joined the bloodline? That's exactly how it seems. But we can't dwell on that too much because we've got a match involving Walter's spot in the Royal Rumble. Shane says, so our main event tonight sees Ludwig Kaiser battling a mystery superstar. This match has Walter's Royal Rumble spot on the line. If Kaiser wins, then Walter makes the Rumble. If he loses, then Walter's Rumble spot is done. Walter, you need to believe in your protege because your Royal Rumble future relies on him beating the mystery superstar. And what a mystery superstar I feel it is going to be. There is Ludwig Kaiser. There is Walter in the background. And that is very much going to be the theme for Walter in this match. He's a background support player in his own destiny for the Royal Rumble. But Kaiser looks cool. He looks calm. He looks composed. I believe him and Walter have probably been discussing tactics backstage. Walter can't get involved in the match. He can't lay hands on the mystery opponent or he will lose his spot in the Royal Rumble via disqualification. But Ludwig Kaiser, who is he going to be facing off against? Oh my god, people. You definitely wanted this superstar in the series. And he is here. It is none other than Edge. Edge is out here tonight, people. Look at that getup. Look at the hair. He looks absolutely incredible. I know you guys are going to be so in love with Edge in this series. He looks preposterously good. He looks amazing and incredible. A superstar that Shane McMahon said in the draft needed to come to SmackDown to define the future of SmackDown. You need to utilize the past and the present, and Edge embodies that statement all the way. This match gets underway. Spear from Edge straight away. Ludwig Kaiser has already been laid out by Edge's finisher, and I don't think Edge is done by delivering spears. And once again, there is a second spear to Ludwig Kaiser. Walter now distracting Edge, trying to get Ludwig some kind of step in this match, some kind of foothold. And now Edge goes over, and Edge being pinned. Edge isn't going to be pinned here, is he? There is the 1 count. There is the 2 count. The 2 count there on Edge. I had horrible visions of Edge being eliminated early on in this match, and that would just be absolutely disastrous. Royal Rumble is in 3 weeks. Remember, the winner of this match goes to the Royal Rumble. Well, that's not wholly true. Edge, if he wins, goes to the Royal Rumble. If Ludwig Kaiser wins, then Walter will be going to the Royal Rumble. He is wrestling on behalf of Walter. Edge now, look at that. He's just indulging in the adulation, feeding off it. He is a first for their approval, for their adulation. But Ludwig Kaiser, this man, he's been brutalized and battered already. Edge, back in WWE, back on your screens. back on SmackDown, and he is loving life. Ludwig Kaiser, on the other hand, not so much. And Walter, not so much. Swinging neckbreaker off the top rope. Walter, he looks fearful. And he is again up on the apron, distracting Edge. Kaiser trying to get a foothold, but he's been reversed. Edge way too wily for any of that to affect him. And I think this could be another spear coming Ludwig Kaiser's way unless he can reverse it. Edge lining it up. He gets it. Spear! The third spear to Ludwig Kaiser. And now Edge trying to put this match away. Walter cannot get involved. There is the 1 count. There is the 2 count. 3 count. Edge is going to the Royal Rumble. Walter will not be after a pretty pitiful performance by Ludwig Kaiser. Walter looks like he's getting some grief from the WWE Universe there. But Edge, the man of the hour, the man of the moment, the man that is heading to the Royal Rumble from this match. The WWE Universe look ecstatic. Not only have they got a WWE legend in the ring that they're witnessing now, but they will witness him at the Royal Rumble as well. Absolutely emphatic. He didn't put a foot wrong all match. Edge is back. Whew. I'm sweating, this episode's been so good. Edge has beaten Ludwig Kaiser, which unfortunately means that Walter's chances of making the Royal Rumble has gone. Edge, however, will be heading to the next pay-per-view and will be in the Rumble. Edge joins Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns in the Rumble so far. It's shaping up to be probably one of the best Royal Rumbles that we will have ever seen. It is coming up in 3 weeks. Guys, if you've been enjoying this series, enjoyed this episode, please comment down below. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on the episode. And I will see you all, of course, in the next episode for more bamboozling, for more twists and turns. Guys, have a lovely day. See you soon. Bye.